Hey guys, all right, I'm going to do a really quick introduction on the next lesson we're going to work on under the Unit 3. This lesson is Lesson 3. We're going to be learning about how to draw in GameLab. So you've already finished your Lesson 1 and your Lesson 2. And now we're going to start working in Lesson 3 for GameLab. So let me just go over the overview with you so that you can see what we're going to be working on. And basically the goal of this particular lesson is to introduce you to GameLab and the programming environment. This is the programming environment where you're going to be eventually creating your own video game. So this lesson is covering the basics of sequencing and debugging. So the idea of putting code in order and actually creating and drawing some simple things using some simple commands. At the end of the lesson, you're going to be able to create an online version of an image that we worked on in Lesson 2. So some of those images that I had you play around with in Lesson 2, we're going to create here. So a couple things for vocabulary I want you to take a look at. Most of these you should be aware of. But the word bug, we're going to be looking at, you're going to be creating some code, and some of your code may not work correctly at first. So that would mean that you have a bug in your program, and that means that something just isn't quite working. And then what you're going to have to do is use your debugging ability to try and figure out what the problem is and fix that problem. So it's fixing a problem in an algorithm or a program. And of course, everything that you're going to be writing in this particular lesson is you're going to be writing a program. And a program is an algorithm that has been coded into something that can be run by a machine. Couple items of code that you're going to be working on. We're going to be looking at fill, ellipse, and rect. One thing you should know is that when you're going in here to code.org, these blue, when they're highlighted blue, you can click them and it will actually take you into the code so you can actually get some information about what that code is all about. So another thing I want to remind you is every time you create code in this particular lesson, make sure you take a screenshot of it and use the template that you can find in the assignment in order to put your screenshot in. The other thing I want to make sure is do not skip these videos. These videos are super, super useful because they're going to give you some skills and some information that you need in order to be successful working on the other bubbles. So you're going to work through all of Lesson 3, drawing in GameLab, and then at the very end, you're going to go to the extra lessons. And if you want, you can work on all of the lessons, or you can choose to just do one of the extra lessons and include a screenshot at the end of the assignment in order to be done with Lesson 3. So good luck, have fun, and if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Thank you. Bye.